So you start with an empty chart. I always start here at the bottom and I number this day 1. I then number all the way around for the amount of days that I have in my cycle. For the example here, I've said we have 27 days. Should you have more than 30 days, you can simply just make these chocks into halves to give you extra days. I then list the day of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. Just for that, it gives me an easy guide when I come back to it, what day I am, and I don't have to sometimes think of the date. But then I add in the date. The date obviously helps me if I've missed a couple days and I want to make sure that I'm charting at the right day. So that helps as well. I tend to put this information in at the beginning of the month, before I've even started the cycle. It just helps me to keep a track, and it's one less job I have to do each day when I'm charting. Then I can really just focus on how I'm feeling. When I'm in menstruation, I tend to chart more physical health as well as some of the emotional. So I note how heavy my bleeding may be, the pain, my cravings, and then I put my moods as well. So I might be feeling more loving at different times, more irritable at different times as well. So I make little notes in here. There's not a lot of room in the chart, so I tend to use short words that I can think about, and it can remind me of how I feel. If I really want to keep going, I can add into other areas of the chart, or I can always flip it over and write on the back. I really use colour. Colour really shows me how I'm feeling. So in the menstruating days, I tend to really colour with the reds. This indicates how heavy my bleeding may be and how long it goes for. Then I move through to my Daphne colours. So these for me are the colours that resemble energy, lightness, happiness, joy. I then also chart my physical health and my emotions here as well. So any exercise I'm doing, how I'm feeling, workload, and friendships and things like that. Moving into Demeter, I tend to find I'm charting, again, physical and emotional things, but more about what's going on in my world, connecting with others, how I'm feeling about that. I tend to find I'm baking and doing lots of things that bring me to that motherly phase of mine. Don't be surprised if you have a blue day around ovulation. This is quite normal as well. So then you can chart all the way through and you can make notes of all the different things that you're feeling. And this, when you look back at it each month, you can start to see a cycle and you can start to see what's coming up for you each and every month. And that helps you to prepare, to organise, to plan. It's a really good way of getting your support systems in place and making sure that you've got everything that you need. Don't be afraid to not chart. There are days in my cycle where I don't chart. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like it. And that's okay too, because that for me shows me where I'm at and how I'm feeling. So this for me is a typical chart. You can put way more information or you can keep it really simple. It's your chart and it's really up to you. One thing to remember though is try and use the similar words each month. So then if there is a cycle or a similarity each month, you can see. So try to use similar words and similar colours and see how you go. I hope you enjoy it.